With some time here to spare, I guess we're just filling time. Is that all we've been relegated to doing now? Is just filling time? Is that what it is?
I believe so.
Is that an insult, Jet?
It's an insult to my intellect.
Yeah, I mean, Shaq, are you also offended by that? We just got time to spare. We just got time to kill. Let the guys in the studio do it.
I'm offensively offended.
Yeah, me too. You were great at getting to the line. Who's the best nowadays at creating contact?
Well, I like to watch players that don't settle, take it right to the defender, force the referees to blow the whistle. And you know I love big guys. DeMarcus Cousins forces you to guard him, and he shoots a ton of free throws, just like a dominant big man should.
Oh, it's not even close. James Harden.
Oh, yeah. Lives at the line.
He lives at the line. He actually plays rent there. You know,
he likes to play rent there.
Question. I mean,
So does he live in a free throw line dominium?
No doubt. Free throw line dominium.
Ooh, it's very impressive, Shaxter.
DeMar DeRozan, I was saying, and Russell Westbrook. Those guys do a great job of drawing fouls and creating contact.
What do you say we check in with Kevin Harlan? He's going to call this game for us today. Kev.
Boston Celtics starting lineup. Starting at power forward, standing 6'8", number 90, Amin Johnson. Starting at point guard, at 6'3", number 36, Marcus Smart. Starting at the other forward position, at 6'6", number 99, Jack Harrell. At the center position, 10 inches, number 42, Al Horford. The other guard, at 5'9", number 4, Isaiah Thomas. Your head coach is Brad Stevens. Let's hear it for your Boston Celtics.
We are live in Boston, Massachusetts, the gem of New England, as the Celtics are about to go into this interconference contest right here. Bringing you some fun on a Monday night. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. And so off the tip, it's Boston. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So for the Clippers right now, ABC is out there with ABC, and it's ABC, and it's ABC, and it's ABC in at the 5 spot. And here is Los Angeles now, after Isaiah Thomas missed from long range. That one goes in.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Picked by Horford. Thomas outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Thomas got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, the three-pointer has always been a big part of Thomas's arsenal. I mean, the quick release, able to hit on the move.
ABC passes to ABC. Floats one. Al Horford with the rebound. Thomas with the ball. Smart, wide open, he fires. A three-pointer off the mark. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Celtics out in front, up 1. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
You know, I think they're going to be happy with how they played here early on.
Working as a unit, each guy accepting his role. That's how they like to play all the time.
And the Clippers, looking at who they've got. ABC is out there with ABC, and it's ABC, and it's ABC, and it's ABC in at the center.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Passes it to ABC. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. 6 on the shot clock. Taken away. Here's Rozier. Now here's Green. On deep. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Celtics lead by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith, all set to take a look back at the first half of basketball. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. They were able to squeeze ahead by the end of the period with just a 1-point lead. The second quarter was dead even in terms of their scoring output from both teams, and they still find themselves in a good position at the half. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
They played aggressive, lockdown defense. That was the main difference in the first half. Because when you come out and establish that you're going to play physical, that sets the tone for the rest of the game. On top of that, I think they showed more energy, outworking and out-hustling.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Clippers?
Well, on offense, I like to see them play inside out more. Attack the basket, generate easy points. And then once the defense collapses, kick it out to the perimeter for open looks. Trust me, I know. Rick Fox, Big Shot Bob, that's all we did.
That concludes our halftime presentation. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the second half.
Welcome back to Boston, the buildings of the financial district visible in all their glory. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. And here is Los Angeles now. They trail by 1. Smart and Crowder at the 2 and the 3. Horford is out there with Amir Johnson. And it's Thomas in at the 1. It's the group for Brad Stevens getting going here in the second half.
He has to take that wide open 3, even though that's not his bread and butter.
Lets it go with the 3. They grab their own miss. The kick out to Crowder. And here is Thomas. Picked by Horford. Thomas dishes to Horford. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Here's ABC. Here's ABC. And he slams it one-handed.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Picked by Horford. Here's Smart. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Smart's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Clippers ahead, leading by a point. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, they've got ABC. ABC is out there with ABC, and it's ABC, and it's ABC in at the fourth.
They don't get any bigger than that basket.
And that's what the fans came to see, baby. Tremendous shot in the clutch.
And the Clippers call time here. They're losing by 2. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. And he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
Thank you, David. Here's ABC. And the shot falls short this time. Smart picks to Horford. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And Horford, a pretty steady free throw shooter. I mean, he had a few down seasons, maybe due to those pectoral tears, but I tell you what, he's been right up there around 80%.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Jay Crowder's checked in for Boston. And then for the Clippers, ABC's checked in for ABC. ABC comes in for ABC. And ABC subbed in for ABC. And he is unable to get the second one. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. To the middle. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
I have no idea why he would have even attempted that. That's a horrible turnover.
Johnson, he's checked in for your Redco. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
When you look at Isaiah Thomas, I think when it's all said and done, he'll go down as one of the all-time great scorers under 6 feet in history. I mean, you might say he's already there.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Making this a 2-possession game. That's the benefit of knocking down the easy ones.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They trail by 5. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What do you think, guys?
And a quick bucket and a foul is really the only option at this point.
You're right, Greg, and just as important, they need to talk about who they want to foul. Plenty of things to consider here.
And they go to the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Shooting clock. Jay Crowder will be at the line shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6.
And you talk about a culture builder. Jay Crowder is a guy who is not content with losing ball games. He's a competitor, and that rubs off on his teammates.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
I know he feels good about that. A perfect trip to the line further extends the lead.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're losing by 7. 15 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
You know, I think he's just trying to send his team a message, not willing to give up on this game just yet. Just trying to instill that fight in this group.
Well, it's like a Rubik's Cube. I feel like they've tried a lot of different things all night, but just haven't cracked the code yet. And it's frustrating for them.
Buries it from outside.
And this has been a clinic on what not to do defensively. Just atrocious.
Man, this is just embarrassing, man. This is just an embarrassing display of D.
And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey everybody, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. It is time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Isaiah Thomas. Tonight's performance is what we've come to expect. He was a leader, not just in numerical categories, but in motivating his teammates.
Magnificent all-around performance, both on the offensive end and the defensive end. He was clearly the catalyst for this win. As many points as he was responsible for, can't ask for much more.
I know Isaiah Thomas well, and it doesn't surprise me at all to see him have a game like this. Beautiful job of directing the action, but you know, he does that every night. He's a player you can trust with the team's offense, and he's going to make that big shot, baby, when you need it.
And that's it for tonight, but we've got a whole new NBA season ahead of us. For Shaquille O'Neal, for Kenny the Jet Smith, for Kevin Harlan, wherever he might be, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again very soon.